Hey guys, Super Gadget Guy here. November is the American Diabetes Month, and I am a diabetic. So this is a gadget that I want to do an unboxing, but I don't wish anyone ever have to use it unless they absolutely have no choice. Diabetes just sucks to have it. So one of the things involved in the daily life of a diabetic is that you have to check your blood sugar constantly, multiple times a day, and it's not a pleasant experience, but it's better this than a lot of the complications can develop as a result of the disease. So if you have family members or friends that are diabetic, give them a hug to show your support. If you don't, please post in my comment section to show your support. It's a terrible disease, and I think with the right attitude and technology, and hopefully one day we can cure it, but I don't see many sort of good review or unboxing video to show what one of this actually looks like and what it entails to use it. Don't worry, I will never use it on camera unless I give you plenty of warning ahead, because I'm not a big fan of needles. I'm actually extremely afraid of it, and same thing with blood. So no blood, no needles, don't worry. Just to show you what's inside one of this without purchasing it. I already have several meters. The reason I get this because I really want to know what it's like to use the Accu-Check Fast-Clix. This is the Lancet device. What it is the device that actually drives the needle to puncture your skin to draw the blood with. What is a Lancet device? It's basically the Lancet device drives the Lancet into your finger and draws blood. So the reason I have to buy this whole thing is because at the local retail stores, drugstores, Walgreens or CVS, this is a United States version. I know they sell different models in Europe and Australia, but this is a US version. It's about $19.99 or $29.99, depends on if you have it on sale or not. And this device itself is about the same price, $20 or $30. Depends on where you make the purchase. But the whole thing all together, you either get it for free if it's on sale, or in this case I bought it from Amazon. The whole thing costs $6.29. So I don't need the meter, I don't need pretty much half the things in it. Just this one thing, it still saved me about 20 bucks. So yeah, weird thing. So here it is. This is the Accu-Check Nano. No particular reason. I'm not really going for the size or the meter. If I do find it good, I might have to talk to my doctor about switching strips, because it seems like they're like the Sony or Apple, of the drug companies. Like none of the meters compatible has a standards of any sort in terms of strips, in terms of Lancet device. There are some companies start to have some standardization, but most likely read or check or talk to the manufacturer. Most likely they're not compatible with anything else. So I'll show you what I have right now and compare to this. So this is the Accu-Check Nano. So let's get this open. Alright. So another standard pouch. Open. I like the packaging. Holy mackerel. Since it's a medical device, it actually is strictly regulated by Food and Drug Administration here in the United States. So as you can see, because of that, for something even simple to use like this, it must be printed in a very good detailed instruction. You don't see this with a standard consumer electronics device anymore, but since this is a medical device, it has to follow very strict rules. It's great for people who don't have access to information on how to use it, or have friends, family to talk to on how to do it properly. So you have a self-test diary, and really small printed legal information, most likely. Yeah, whatever. And another warranty registration. Don't think I never need it, because every time you need it, just give them a call. They usually send you one for free, because this thing is not the expensive part. It's probably the marketing material and packaging costs way more than the device itself. So, two things about diabetic check. One is the blood check, so you know where you're at. Another thing is A1C, which gives you a 3-month average. So also check if liver function, kidney function, heart. It's not fun. So good information to keep, but I usually just whatever. Reference material. So this is the pouch that they include with. Start here, quick start guide. This is probably all you needed to read through. Pretty standardized. Right. So this one comes with strips. Yay! Looks like about 20 of them. 20 or 25. They're huge, massive strips. That is awesome, because a lot of people, while testing is hard already, they also have like arthritis. So this is huge, massive strip. I'll show you what I'm having right now, so for comparison. This is pretty massive. Always keep it in a container to keep it dry. Also make sure, 10 strips actually. I thought it was a lot because it's huge. Always, when not testing, always keep it in the container. Always check the expiration date, make sure it's not expired, and make sure keep it in a cool, dry place. The strip, very expensive. Depends on where you buy them from. Usually about 25-30 cents. Sometimes it can go up $1. It depends on the manufacturer, of course, or how new the meter and strip is. The price varies a lot, but very expensive, and the result definitely varies. Becoming inaccurate if it's expired or it's not stored at the temperature designated 36 to 86 degree Fahrenheit. So when the result is inaccurate, you basically go out of the window. You don't want to do that. And this is what I'm actually paid for. Oh, it's actually already loaded. Okay, so it's actually not loaded. Where is the oh, it's in here. Cool. So, oh, that's nice. Oh, this is the control solution from Accu-Check. Wow. Okay, so this is the first time I have a contour strip, and I have a one-touch meter, contour meter, one-touch meter, and this is the first time I bought Accu-Check, and they actually include a control solution. I've been wanting to get a control solution for my meter. I just don't have it available anywhere. So expiration date for control solution, and also don't use it after 3 months of opening. This is fantastic. Of course, you can mix control solution from a different manufacturer with a different meter, yada yada. But it's very nice that they actually include this. Very happy. I'm very surprised. So let's put that in there. So it includes 2 sets of Lancets. So that's cool. Let me show you how that works. So one thing I like about Accu-Check Lancets is that you don't have to handle the needles. You don't see it. Ever. So there are 6 Lancets stored inside this drum device. This little circular drum has it. So when you insert into the Lancet device, that's it. And then when you're done, you just pop the whole thing off, and there's a safety lock that usually slides down, so you can't reuse it again. So you won't see it. So for someone like me who's extremely scared of needles, there's no needle to see. It's like cool. And afterwards, you don't have to worry about, you know, somebody accidentally touch it, because it's all self-contained, which is really cool. And to load it, check that. Just insert the white in. It's very similar to the, and that's it. You hear the click, and then put it back. Just make sure the notch matches, and that's it. And then there's depth adjustment from, I call it 0.5 at the half click increment all the way up to 5.5. So there's a lot of depth setting. Always start with the lowest and then move up, and there shows a count of how many sort of lancet is left in the drum. Basically, I like to reuse my lancet because, you know, even though they say that you should use new ones every time, but you know, I just use the same one over and over again until it doesn't work anymore, then I switch. So to use it, you can see that there's the hole where the actual lancet, let's not call it needles, that sounds less painful, coming out. So you basically push your finger against that and then push on it, and that's it. That does the priming, the firing, everything, one motion. You want to see it again? Just, that's it. And then when you want a new one, just push this white part aside, and then the drum rotates and automatically loads the next lancet to be used, and the count will decrease. So this is the Fast-Clix. As you can see, it's a very fast click. It's a, let me show you my pack here. This is my pack. I'll do a separate video to show what I carry with me. So that's an upgrade from the multi-clicks. Of course, this one uses the same drum technology, but different drums. But the same sort of 6 lancet in one drum. The new drum seems to be narrower, which is plus. Smaller, same length though, but so let me show you how the old one works. So same thing, you insert the drum. Once you're done, just pull it out. You don't see needles ever again. And then instead of a count, you have sort of the lancet count this way, basically showing that you still have 3 new ones. Once the last one rotates through, it basically won't let you rotate anymore. To get a new one, you rotate the back handle sort of clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise. I don't know, just rotate it that direction. And then to prime it, basically to load up the firing mechanism, you press down on it, and then you show that this window turned yellow, means the lancet is ready to be fired, and you press, boom, it fires, and then of course lancet retracts automatically. So it's a really quick, basically puncher and come back. It's recommended because you reduce sort of lateral motion, so that it's a really quick prick, so that you don't, so even if your hand moves afterwards, the puncher has already been done, so you don't injure yourself. So as you can see, once the window becomes clear again, loads, becomes yellow, means it's ready to fire. Put it against your finger and press. And that's it. Very simple. And this one's a little bit different. You put it against your finger and you press once. Seems to be a very cool thing. So now I have 2, I can tell you. So one of the concerns I have with this one, I guess right now, is that sort of pushing down motion directly associate, like, you know, psychologically with the needle motion, sort of like, oh, I'm hurting myself. And this one seems to be like, oh, I'm pushing a button and this thing is hurting me, not myself. So I don't know, just really weird, I guess. But I'll definitely give it a try, and I'll let you know how I feel about this one. I love this one because you can carry 6. So if one doesn't work, or for whatever reason you have, you know, in this case 3 more to go, and you know when, oh, I should carry extra lancet with me. And the drum is very safe. It's like The only problem with this one is that they say do not use the drum if you drop it, because if you already see needle coming out, that means the needle has been shifted out of position or the drum is damaged. Then you need to buy new ones, and the drums are more expensive than regular Lancets. So, because as you can see, there's more material involved. So, definitely a plus. And let's look at how this works. So there it is. Now let's look at the meter. Don't think I'll use this meter, even though I think this is covered by insurance. Shows you that the 1-800 number printed on always on the back of the device. If you have any question, give them a call. Should be 24/7. Then where's the battery? Maybe it's right here. Oh, hello. Okay, so whoa, 2 of the button size batteries. This is the CR2032 3-volt. So the battery in here is CR2032 3-volt battery. Hope you can see that. These 2 of them. It's very important. If you don't have a backup meter, make sure always have these batteries on hand. And I think they're a pretty common type. You can get them at the local drugstore. And then it has, ooh, hello. Shows memory is empty. That's good. I haven't tested yet. Okay, so top you have a button that's very in line, same sort of color as the rest of the body, but it has a really soft rubber cover on it. And then on the right side you have a power button that turns on and off pretty easily. Okay, time is all wrong and date is right. Maybe it's different time zone. And then shows you that there's no strip. That's good. Yeah, it's very simple. And then there's a little sort of infrared port, I think, like a remote control or something. Probably for downloading data. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use it, but yeah, it's nice to have just a backup. Definitely like the size of the kit. That's smaller than what I have right now. Yeah, another concern I have is as you were putting inside the pack, if you accidentally push in this button, let me see if enough. Actually, there's not a lot of resistance unless you just jamming it. You will actually lancet yourself accidentally. I wish there's like a safety switch or something. But with this, you can't. I mean, you can, I guess it's the same thing if you push it in and then press this. Yeah, so here it is. It's a very tight pack. That's why I don't use the pack that. Oh, let me take this out because I'm going to actually use it. Don't worry, I won't use it on the video without lots of prior warning. So here it is. It's a very compact little pack, which is very nice. Since I have to carry insulin with me, I cannot use a small pack like this. So here it is. Thanks for watching this unboxing video of Accu-Chek Nano blood glucose meter. If you have any questions, please post in the comment section, or just post in the comment section anyway, or click a like video to show that you're to support to find a cure for diabetes. Thank you.